It's time for another splendid episode of the Working Class Bowhunter Podcast. We're right here at 1600 Buckslayer Place, beautiful Buckatorium, lovely Sherrard, Illinois. For people who aren't in Illinois, it's Illinois. Wink, wink. I am Steve. In the studio today is Kurt.
What's up?
It's his house. Eric.
How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Right.
And Doug.
Howdy.
Ugh, killed the mood. What's up, fellas?
Nothing.
Hanging out. Feels good to be we've been back in studio since all the trade shows, but yet again another week.
Feels awesome. Feels good being home.
It's the first time I've been back since the shows.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. Because after the shows, you went on a little adventure, didn't you?
I did.
Kansas. We'll get to that.
We will get to that.
We'll get to all that. Steve, you got a veteran shout out?
I do, actually. Let me get it pulled up here. This vet shout out is going to be our good buddy Joe Petruso. I want to give him a shout out. He was we hung out with him in Ohio. He was part of the Heroes Hunting booth. Great guy. He was rocking our gear all week. Just one of the most awesome human beings I had the chance to throw stuff at across the booth while he was trying to do business. So I want to give a big shout out to Joe. Thank you for your service to this country, and thanks for being a real good friend over there in Ohio.
Yeah, Joe's a cool
Thank
guy.
you, sir.
Yep. Big fan.
Thank you. Big fan.
He's a golfer, too, so maybe we'll have to golf with him.
Are you that into golfing?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, just
No,
so
you're
everybody
not.
knows right now, and this is just besides the podcast, so you just brought that up. Thank you for your service, by the way. And if you'd like to submit a veteran shout-out, workingclassbowhunter.com. We need to go up to my dad's, Papa Dave's house, and do the Dudes Weekend. Friday night, Top Golf. Saturday, all day, we do a 3D tournament. And then at his archery club, we can badge in and we can shoot like as late as we want. It's 24/7 inside.
That'd be so awesome.
We need to take you regular golfing, Kurt.
I feel like I'd just be terrible at it.
Well, I mean, were you good at shooting a bow the first time you did it?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, like, it was fun though. I think I don't think I'll have like a good time.
I think you'll have a great
I think you'd be
time.
surprised.
I feel like I'll just be so lost. Like I'll be like, just everything I shoot will be off into the abyss.
Kurt will hit the ball in the woods just so we can go look for sheds and things and morels.
And mushrooms and whatnot.
I do that all the time, too. Like if
Just go on without me. It's fine.
I'm here, man.
Didn't find my ball. Look at this big old shed.
Drop tine or something.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I'll try it, man, but I don't know.
It's relaxing. It's something to do to kind of pass the time until deer season.
And another excuse to start drinking at 7 o'clock in the morning. So.
That is true.
That's a
I
good
think you'll
excuse.
like it.
All right,
I
well,
think so,
let's
too.
go. I need to borrow some clubs.
All right, I got you.
All right, we'll have to plan a golf outing.
WCB golf outing.
I got our piece of paper
The
here.
shit show begins.
Let's get some business done. The podcast is presented by Scent Crusher, scentcrusher.com. We talk about it all the time, and I say this in every episode that we talk about it all the time. But if you're not familiar with Scent Crusher, they create ozone-generating products to kill human odor for chasing critters that smell the air when it's blowing their direction, a.k.a. the wind.
Yep.
If you've ever heard of that. The Ozone Go, the Room Clean. The Room Clean is one of my favorites because we can run it in the studio all the time. But the gear bags, the closets, all that, they have you covered for everything. The sprays now, the soaps, all that stuff.
Ozone Go. Lifesaver.
Yeah, you can dual action, run 2 of them babies.
You want to know a funny story? So I
Not
recently
really.
got a black and tan hound, a hound dog, hell of a nose on him. He likes to chew on hats, so guess where my hats go? They go in my Scent Crusher bag, and I crush them.
What if he chews up your bag?
He does not go near that bag. He has no reason to.
Good.
He doesn't know where the hats are. Even because
They're in disguise.
I don't. He hasn't gone near that bag. I don't think he knows what's in there. So I'm gonna start hiding all the other stuff in there.
All right, let's see how many ads Steve can relate to his dog, because I feel like that this is where that's going.
No, that was just it.
The podcast is also brought to you by HHA Sports, hhhasports.com. Your dog,
My dog was also from up north. All right, now I know I wasn't
My dog's
gonna.
actually from Wisconsin.
He was
Your dog chew on
Michigan, which is close to just something separates it. But yeah, no more dog stuff. Let's see what else we got.
see what, like you don't know. The Optimizer Kingpin, fixed position, the Dovetail, the Tetra, the Light. I'm shooting the fixed position.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting the Dovetail.
What are you doing, guys?
Dovetail,
what do you
yeah.
shoot?
Fixed position.
I shot the Dovetail. I like the fixed position better, though. I
I do
think.
too.
I was curious about going back to it this year. I'd like to cut some weight on my bow because I'm hardcore.
Yes.
See episode 300 for that reference.
Podcast is also brought to you by North American Whitetail Championship. Use code WCB25. Save yourself some money if you want to join there. If you wanted to buy a Tacticam and a bunch of the accessories, you might as well join the tournament.
Yeah.
Get your Tacticam and all the goodies.
That's the move.
It is the move. And if you use our code, you save a little money, and you get into monthly drawings, turkey hunts. They have a whitetail hunt drawing coming up. If you buy, like for example, if you bought or plan on buying some Scent Crusher gear, and you show their receipt, you send in your receipt to them, email it, or I don't know how they do it exactly, you get put into that monthly drawing another time. So, and they're constantly doing those drawings, and the big deer don't have to be giants to win. A lot of these guys are...
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, someone that shot a 130-inch buck might be going to win $50,000 next year in the championship.
That's right.
Which is crazy, and that's in Kansas. Elite Archery. I have a Ritual 35 on the way. I'm pumped about that.
So pumped about it.
Me and Eric are 35ers. You guys are 30ers.
Sorry.
Gang.
Hey, it's not
We're a
about the
little
size,
more
about how
mature.
you use it. Plus, it's going to be
Exactly.
good for ground blind hunting, so
No, yeah.
right up my alley.
Well, I don't care about that, but
It doesn't make any sense for Steve to shoot a longbow.
Yeah, it does. I don't feel like a cool kid.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not.
but you're not that
Nah.
cool.
No, that.
cool kids will be shooting 31s.
All right, I'm down with it. Me and Doug are the cool kids now. We just took over. You guys are not the cool kids anymore.
You just let them hang in.
Oh, my bad. Damn, dude.
I do like the awkward.
He's like,
Dude, I cool guyed the cool guy, right?
Yeah, you definitely did. The podcast is also brought to you by Lone Wolf Custom Gear, lonewolfcustomgear.com. We did a giveaway on the Lone Wolf stand. Episode 300 was with Cody DeQuisto. If you're interested in hearing about any of this stuff, reference 300. The DeQuistos are legends in the game for hang-on tree stands.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty obvious why we're working together. They're close. They put out top-notch stuff, and that's, in my opinion, the most effective way to kill big whitetails.
Been for a
Bingo.
while.
Podcast is also brought to you by Big Tine, Victory Archery, Hunter's Blend Coffee. Use code WORKINGCLASS for 10% off. Combination Creative, if you're trying to get some logo work or some video work done or T-shirt design work. I'm wearing a Combination Creative shirt.
you
I
are.
see Steve
You are.
eyeballing.
Look at that.
Check them out, combinationcreative.com. And we back to the podcast.
Here we are.
Back in the sauce.
In the sauce.
In the sauce, huh?
We in
So,
it.
what's up, Doug?
Oh, nothing. Just over here chilling, drinking beer.
How'd Kansas go?
Kansas is really good.
But
Besides
was it?
a few misses here and there and some miscommunications.
Yeah?
Other than that, it was a good time. Lots of turkeys, just no turkeys on the ground, I should say.
Oh.
Well, tell us what happened.
Well, there's going to be, I mean, it's a weird time for us because
Yeah.
we're pre-recording for Baby Geyer on the way, and you have already recorded episodes at the Kansas camp, so it's a weird time for us. So those Kansas episodes have probably already launched.
Yeah, but if you skipped over them, the run short story would be I missed 3 times.
And you don't miss.
I don't. And then, well, I do.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's a thing around the Schmidts. Is like if you miss, you get a hat slap. And I'm like, Doug, I can't even remember the last time I gave you a hat slap. So
Yeah, he texted
now you
me
have
like,
3 coming.
Yeah, he texted me
Oh
like,
boy.
should we just get him over now?
Nope, not yet.
All right,
On the podcast?
on the podcast.
You should.
Not all 3 of them. I'm going to spread them out.
All right, give
You're-
him one on the podcast.
You're the guy off like How I Met Your Mother with the slaps. Surprise me.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
I
I'm
don't,
gonna
I
surprise
don't like
you.
that. I'd rather take 3 now.
No.
No, I'm gonna surprise you. You never know when they're coming.
I don't
Okay,
I
so
don't like that.
I can't believe you missed, man. When you messaged you missed, I was like, how the fuck did Doug miss?
Yeah,
Doug
it was-
doesn't miss.
It was awkward. It was an awkward setup. Like the tall grass is in my way.
Oh, the people will see it. It's on video.
Yeah, on video it looks perfect though, so that's the problem. But I was sitting to the left of John from Prairie Storm, and the Tom was on the left in the tall grass, and I couldn't see him. He's like, he's leaving. I'm like, you gotta shoot him. I'm like, bro, I can't see him. Like, I can't shoot this grass right now. So I had to lean over John while I'm already been pulled back for like a minute. Felt like, and was sitting there like, it's now or never. So I just launched one, missed. After the first miss, I was just rattled. So the second was the second was just a throwing at him. And the first
Sad.
time I missed was at a turkey that Tyler that went with us probably should have shot, but a little miscommunication there, so it happens.
He's a new hunter
Yeah.
for the most part. So
It's just crazy though, like how your cameraman can have a clear shot view, and you're 2 feet away and you can't even see the freaking bird. You know,
I could kind of tell in Doug's footage when you could see the brush off to the side, and I could tell a little, and the birds were getting kind of skittish.
It was weird because, like, you know, the first morning that monster came in, like, perfect, 20 yards, like, didn't care about us. And then he saw, well, there's 5 people with us in the timber the first morning. So he saw something that he didn't like, and he backed out, and that's when I drew and just flung one at him, like, at 35 yards, but that arrow's gone. I don't know what happened.
Gone like
I
a
had
fart
no
in the
idea where
wind.
that one went.
Man.
But, yeah. Then the second time when I missed twice, it kind of sucked, but it happens.
I was really hoping the boys would bring something home. I felt confident, and
We'll do, and those turkeys are coming in, like, so there's 2 toms and a Jake, and the Jake came right in between the 2 decoys, perfect, and I was like, all right. So I pulled back a little too early, and the toms were coming, and then they just stop and, like, slowly strutting in, and I'm, like, sitting there, like, fuck, like, hurry up. And then, like, I saw the last one back out, and I'm like, oh, no, that's not good.
Oh, no.
And the second one's like, oh, where are you going? I'm going to follow you. I'm like, God damn it. So I had to, like, reach over John, like, I'm trying to, I don't know. It was
Sounds like a fucking fiasco if you ask me.
It was
a fiasco.
Yeah, that's like worse than when you get that text from, you know, the girls are coming over. It's, hey, we're not coming.
Yeah.
You know, oh, boy.
It's
Every guy knows that.
It was
Oh,
literally,
yeah.
it's
For
literally
sure.
like it was literally like that. Like
Oh.
this is in the bag, and then like get the text, hey, I'm not coming. Like,
Oh man,
Damn
really?
it.
ouch.
So, but let's touch on this. So, since that hunt, you guys get back, and
Yeah, we get back Monday. We stayed an extra day to try filling our tags, but
and we had a podcast with Ross and Austin, and they were talking about turkey hunting and stuff. So it was funny right when you guys got back, those boys, I think Austin went first.
Yep.
He shot a really nice bird.
yeah,
And then I thought they were together. I don't know if he got his on film or not. And then
The following day, Ross got his, right?
Yep.
Or within one day.
Yep. Yeah, Ross shot his the next morning, and a beautiful bird. Man, that guy can take some photos.
Yeah.
The way it's like posed up, and
I need to take some lessons from him.
yeah, it looks good. He's got his bow on a stand and the decoy and the blind in the background. You did good though, Doug, for yours. Like,
It's
we haven't
hard
got
by
that far
yourself.
yet. We haven't got that.
Oh yeah,
So,
God, you spoiled it, Kurt.
God,
way to go.
malarkey.
God, I hope no one saw the cover art of
Shit.
this episode.
I know. God forbid we do any promotion.
Malarkey.
Dude, this whole episode's probably called Doug's Turkey.
Yeah, no. And then, the following day, 3 in a row.
yeah. No, I think about it. You're right.
Three in a
It's
row.
3 in a row.
So
Way to do it.
you went out and yours is actually on video.
Yeah, I went out. I called in sick Wednesday because that's some sick time saved up.
He called in sick to go hunting.
Yeah, I was
That a
feeling-
boy.
I was
Yeah,
feeling
I'm sick of working.
Yeah, turkey. I had the turkey fever. I had to call in.
Just got to gobble, bro.
Yeah,
Need
so
more gobble.
I went out Wednesday morning. It was like the only really nice day left before it rains. Well, it should be raining today, but it's not really. So I could have went out this morning, but so I went out in the morning, set up. I had the Jake mating with a hen DSD decoys, which are the best decoys you could have. It's too easy.
They
almost.
are real nice.
Toms cannot stand seeing a Jake banging a hen. They don't like it,
Bro.
Banging
I'm not
a head.
dude.
It's like dude, you're not as tough as me, and you're getting chicks.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm cock blocking too. I feel it.
for sure. So I set up in the morning.
They can't stand
I'm sorry, I'm cloaca blocking.
Cloaca.
Yes, quick blocking. So I set up in the morning, and there's a lot of gobbling going on, but nothing really came in. 3 hens came in, just chilling around, and then around 9 o'clock, I'm just sitting there on my phone, bored. I was thinking about going up to the house actually, but I look over by the creek, and there's a tom there, and I'm like, oh shit, like he's not that far, like probably 80 yards, and he starts strutting. So I call him a little bit. All you need with that decoy setup is to get him to the field, and once they see it, they're like,
God damn it.
dude, they come running.
They get angry.
Every time I've had it, they've come running in.
They get pissed.
Oh yeah. So he's sitting there strutting. Takes us a little bit of time, not that much. And I had the GoPro set up on the blind and my Tacticam on my bow. But the way the blind was, the Tacticam didn't work, so it kind of sucks. But so he comes in, he sees a decoy right away, comes running in, and I had the decoy I ranged it 14 yards with my new rangefinder.
Oh yeah,
Pretty nice.
Real nice.
Real nice, Clark.
Real nice.
So he comes running in. I turn on the GoPro real quick, turn on my Tacticam, get everything ready. Comes in, and usually they just beat up the Jake decoy, but this one was a little different. He's kind of like checking out the hen under. He's like, it's like,
You really enjoying this?
Is this really happening right now? Just checking the scene
That turkey
out?
was so deep in the friend zone, man. He's
Yeah.
like,
Consent? Yes? No?
yeah, dude, do I need to get you a pillow?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like
such a
looking
good
for a
friend.
thumbs up, thumbs down. Like, you good? What? I'll fuck him up.
Yeah,
Spur up or
spur
spur
down.
He's like, look at me, look how big I am compared to him. And I was pulling on like the string for the decoy, like it's humping her. And he was going crazy.
It's funny in the footage you can hear your string going.
I know.
It's filthy.
So he comes running up, and he's behind the decoys, so I can't really shoot him. But I pull back, and then he kind of like ducks his head down, like looking at the hen, like gonna peck her. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. Like trying to convince her to come out from under there and get some. And I was pulled back, 14 yards, a 20-yard pin right on him, and I was just sitting there waiting for a good time. And he like stopped for a second with his head low, like bulged in. And I was like, now or never. It's a good little circle. And I shoot, and there's just a little muzzy. Fucking slit his throat, like perfect. Like
It's impressive,
it was
man.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I just slit his throat, and he just drops and just doesn't even really flop at all.
And you hear the zipper go.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shit! Hurry up, do the zipper, run out there, do like a little weird run. You can see it on video.
It's awesome.
Run over there, like stomp on his head, and just that was it.
You've killed quite a few birds with a bow, haven't you?
Yeah, 4 probably.
Oh, I thought you.
No, I haven't really bowed that much for turkeys.
Well, you've killed a lot of birds with a gun and stuff, haven't you?
Oh yeah,
Like how many do you think? Because I know, like your family's pretty big on it.
yeah. I'm probably in the 20s.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's a lot of birds.
but it was awesome.
But it was
It was a
awesome.
good redemption. It felt good after missing.
Oh yeah, because your confidence just dwindles down.
Yeah,
like,
because I was shooting
to
for
nothing.
bodies in Kansas with the slick tricks, and then
Yeah.
after that, and last year Kurt and me had fiascos with turkey shooting in the body, like losing them. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot a muzzy. If I miss, I miss. I keep going, but if I hit it, it's fucking done. So
You fucking done, son.
Yeah, tons,
when I ran up on the turkey, I see his throat. It's just like slitting. He's like trying to guess for air. I was like, yeah. Put out a cigarette on his face.
Jesus.
stomp.
Good lord. Was it a Marlboro Light or a Marlboro
savage.
Diesel, bro? What kind of
Diesel,
cigarettes
bro.
you smoking?
It was a
Mar-
Diesel.
Marlboro Reds, dude. You're hardcore.
I cracked that for.
You took some good. I mean, I felt like they were good pictures with your bird.
Yeah, when I was I tried doing it in the field. My first picture, there was a bunch of corn stalks in the way.
Well, you got like your decoy there, and you got like your bow and stuff that you're holding.
Yeah.
I think it looks good, man. He's a big bird too.
Yeah, he's pretty big. When I first saw him come in, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a big tom. Like you just tell.
Yeah, 27 pounds.
Yeah, 27 pounds.
What spurs are massive. And in
Yeah.
one photo, you got him. Looks like he's like hanging on a nail.
Yeah, I was driving up, and we have this old barn that I never even thought about, and I just like, there's some. We have a bunch of deadheads on it.
You got
like-
hanging on the gate there.
Yeah, there's like probably 5 or 6 now, but I was like, that looked like a cool photo, and there's a nail sticking out perfect. I just put the hook on, the spur on, and I'm like, that looks pretty good.
I thought you had. I figured you guys had that nail there for those type of
No,
photos.
but it's there now. It turned out really good.
Now it is.
Yeah, I never thought about it before, and I was like,
I like that style photo. There's something about like a turkey hanging, and the photo is like a classic
yeah.
look. It'd be cool. You should put 2 like wood screws in there. Put one in there for the spurs, and then put one in there for your bow.
I thought about that too late to hang my bow right there, but
Make it the turkey photo spot.
oh yeah,
And then as the years go by, you can have all those old photos at the turkey barn.
The turkey barn.
Man,
that's a thought right there.
the turkey
Hey, when
barn.
when we're older and my son's taking your daughter to prom, we can get pictures there.
Why do you think I'm gonna have a girl?
Huh?
Why do you think I'm gonna have a girl?
I don't know. Just
Are either of you having kids? That's the question.
No,
I don't know. Kurt's a father. If you're listening to this at this point,
I better be by this point. Sam is still pregnant by the time this airs.
Dude,
It's like a 14-pound baby.
yeah. Congratulations, Daddy,
Thank you. Don't,
Daddy.
God, it's
Daddy,
weird.
Papa.
Look,
father.
one thing, Fasha. One thing I want to talk about is, Doug, your mustache could be deemed good luck,
It has been good luck since the day I grew it out.
except for in Kansas.
Yeah,
Did you call that you were going to kill that bird?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't call that
You
one,
didn't?
but
Okay.
I saw a video in Kansas of you stroking
You
a mustache
did.
and making a prediction.
You did make a prediction on the way there.
But like I said, though, if that prediction would have been on track, if Tyler would have shot the first one, then I would have shot one Friday night before 6, like I said, and we would have been done, and then Tank would have been done Saturday.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whatever.
You were with Turkey Noobs.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just shooting your bow.
Did you have the mustache in Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
did.
had to have. Yeah.
But
Maybe
that's
out of
just-
state, it's not good luck. Well,
No,
it was in Nebraska
It
last
was in
year.
Nebraska, and I killed one in Kansas before, a turkey. Missouri.
And I did too.
It's a fluke. Every once in a
Missouri
while.
was Missouri's.
My turkey hunt was a hunt of a lifetime. Like, I don't know if they get crazier.
All right.
I don't think that story, I don't know if it can get crazier or not.
Is Eric going pee?
I'm going tinkle.
Where are
Oh.
you going?
I want to move in a little bit.
Can you make a prediction for me?
For turkey?
Yeah. Assuming this episode comes out after turkey season.
Kill one.
Or it depends, are you going to Clark or not?
I don't know.
If you're going to Clark, it's a for sure thing.
Yeah, that's a no doubt.
Damn.
Like, Clark is the turkey king.
Well, you got to hit it, so I'll say you get a chance. If you go to Clark, 100% you'll get a chance at a turkey.
Man, he's gonna know where the birds are because he's like basically got a tag for every weekend, or every week rather, season.
Does he?
Well,
no,
yeah,
you can't.
you can't. I think if you get landowner tags, I
can
can't
draw
remember how it
3.
works. Yeah, you can draw 3, but
You can
basically
draw.
you got-
We talked about this with Austin
Yeah.
Ross. If you're a landowner, you can draw 1, and you can draw 2, like normal draw tags.
Yeah, so if you've got, well, and then probably Matt's got whatever, so he's probably trying to get him on some birds too.
Yeah, so he's probably got 5.
Yeah, so he'll probably be out there each season.
Are they using all bows too?
I would think.
I think, yeah, bows and crossbows. They're kind of like the whole.
Yeah, I would say if Steve goes Clark, you'll probably kill a turkey. 100%. You'll get a chance at a turkey. Whether you kill it or not is on you.
Damn.
I think.
Have you ever killed a turkey before?
No.
Man, turkey list.
I shot one my first year hunting, and I never found it. I shot it, and it
Dude,
flew off.
They're tough bastards.
I was like, oh, yeah, this is in the bag. I was like on the ground, and there was like 20 of them walking, and I had a turkey tag. So I was like, yeah, I got a fall tag. Why not? And I saw them, and they were like 26 yards, and I launched one. I hit one, and it flew away. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And I went, and when I got to the neighbor's property line, couldn't get a hold of the property owner, so I couldn't really go over there. But I don't know.
That's what I did last year.
I don't know.
I think I hit that bird low, and from just all the information that you can gather, yeah, if you don't hit them straight
That's
on,
a fall
it's-
bird, you said?
Yeah.
See, I have a problem a little bit. Like, spring turkey hunting is different from fall turkey hunting.
I would
not-
I would not know the difference.
Well, it's not the same.
You
Like,
would, though.
you're not hunting turkeys,
Right.
You're deer hunting, and then like I've killed deer in the fall or turkeys in the fall. This one on the wall right here is a fall bird. I've killed just a couple in the spring because I'm not that into turkey hunting. I think it's a really
Right.
good time.
It's a blast.
It
You got to do it.
It is fun. And I talked about
Eric.
this a couple episodes ago with Austin and Ross. Sam expressed some interest in hunting turkeys. Like, I think I could kill a turkey. Like, she's scared of wounding a deer, and she likes to shoot her bow. So she enjoys shooting her bow more than she wants to kill deer. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, if you want to get more into turkey hunting, like, I'm all good with diving head first into turkey hunting. Like, if that's where you think, like, the weather's usually pretty nice. It's a bird. It's a little different feel.
It's a really, I guess, good starting point if you're going to try getting someone into hunting. If you think about it, like you said, nice weather. Not that you go sit in a blind or sit in the ground.
Yeah.
You don't get in a tree stand or anything.
Yeah, that's what I think. I just told her, I'm like, if you want, and our daughter's born right in that turkey season, like, if the family wants to dive in to spring turkey hunting, like, I'll dive in. You just let me know.
Just say the word.
Yeah, because I'm willing to. I have a good time when I turkey hunt, but it's just something different about deer. I grew up on deer hunting, and just antlers are way cooler than anything a turkey can have. So it just
See, and that's why I think I'm not that like into turkey hunt. I mean, because I never grew up doing it. My old man he's never shot a turkey. We never went out turkey hunting.
It makes a difference, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I grew up doing both, so it was just hand in hand. It's what you do.
Like, I grew up pheasant hunting, duck hunting. Like, I would love to get back into it, but I just got too much other shit going on.
Never been duck hunting.
Oh,
I never have either. I want to try
I've never
it,
been
but
waterfowl hunting.
It's a
I would
blast.
do it. I would try it, man, but it's one of those things that's like, I can already tell I might do one a year, even if I really loved it. I just think deer hunting, that's where I want to put my energy.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
If I tagged out early on a deer, I would definitely be down to do it.
I should have done some of that stuff, like explored being tagged out.
Yeah.
With Sam being pregnant, I kind of took advantage of like just
enjoying freedom.
Yeah,
for a little bit
enjoying
longer.
some time off and like not worried about like the grind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hustled the podcast to death.
It paid off.
Behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And our growth, we grew a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Especially like
sure.
pre-ATA and then post-ATA.
When Kurt tags out, the podcast does better.
You know,
That's a fact.
honestly, because
Science.
the deeper, what I'm learning is the deeper you get into this industry and the more like connections you have behind the scenes, the less time you're going to have to hunt. And this fall is going to be, for us, we have a lot of projects in the works, and it's going to be, less time to hunt. Especially, we're going to be running this year, we're going to be running 3 shows under Working Class Bow Hunter, all the same name, but different series. So, it's going to be busy,
Some
man.
OT.
Remember when we first started, we just stack up like 12 episodes in one day and just not even do any episodes during hunting season.
Yeah. Well, we did a lot of that, but like looking back, like we did kind of like
We still did them during hunting season, yeah.
We did pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well
for hunting season, how much we love hunting.
Yeah, yeah.
There was one of my favorite episodes, not to get too far off track, but dude, we did that episode where we had listeners of the show like call in. We like scheduled a time.
That was
for
a
them to call in.
summertime one.
It was.
Yeah.
It was Memorial Day because me and you came in here at like 8 a.m.
Yeah, it was the first time we've ever like drank coffee in the studio in the morning.
Yeah, and that was the thing. We were drinking coffee. I think we ended up cracking beers.
How'd that feel? Drinking coffee.
It
instead of
was
beer?
It was weird.
weird. Like we're looking.
We should
outside-
do that this summer.
Do like
That
a
was
morning?
like the only morning podcast we did, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here, yeah, in studio.
I think that's when I had the mustache.
Yes, it was.
Should we
You
do
need a
that again
mustache?
this summer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We should do that. I definitely like. I had that on the plans to do that, like with like have listeners call in, but dude, time just gets away from us now. It's like
Oh, it's crazy.
when I was younger, I used to think like, oh, dude, there's so much. Like the days are so long.
Yeah.
Like as you get older, I'm like, there's not enough time in the day to like get shit done. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
It's fucking insane.
It's like getting older. It's getting older, man. That's what like Sam and I were talking about. Like, I guess I'll just like talk about some shit about like pregnancy and stuff. And I'm sure like people probably don't talk about this, but we're going into one of our last appointments for the baby's born, and we're like, man, I kind of just want to do whatever I want to do for the rest of my life. Like I don't like a kid's like going to be like a burden, but of course it's not going to be once she's here type
Right.
of thing. But that
I
feeling,
think everyone has that feeling, though.
well, that too, and like you just feel old, like once you're about to have a kid.
Oh, for sure.
Like you're like, man, I'm about to be that like that nerdy dad.
Dude, I feel old now. Like, I go to bed at like 8:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know how
For sure.
You know how I know I felt old, and this is what I got excited to buy coffee, right? To buy a cup because I haven't got a K-cup yet that works for my Hunter's Blend coffee.
What do you mean? Why? You buy the thing, you flip the thing.
It won't
up,
work in my won't work in my Keurig.
Buy another
Yeah.
fucking K
Buy a
cup.
new one.
Oh, you know what? I got a Mr. Coffee that I'm gonna use. I take that
No,
back.
you know you're getting old. Today at lunch, I read the newspaper, and so instead of being on my phone.
Why?
Really?
That's how you know you're
Damn.
getting old.
Why'd you do that?
I have no idea.
You suck, Eric.
the past
I know, dude. I'm getting fucking old.
dude, the past few
No one
weekends,
likes you.
You're 30.
I'm 29.
dude, the past few weekends, I've been in bed by probably 9 on a Friday night. We're usually working, but like on Sunday, I'll still wake up at like 6.
Yeah, that's just because you're used to the schedule.
And now I'm excited to get up and get stuff done around the house. I'm like,
Shit,
Man.
yes, I get to mow the grass tomorrow.
oh, dude, it's the worst. I'm like, man, I can't wait to pull that weed eater out and clear that patio off.
You know what's funny
Pissed
about
me
me
off.
is like I get up. I'm either at work at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Depends on the day and whatever. And I feel like I've just because my work schedule, I've forced myself to be a morning person. But I think if I just like left myself naturally sleep, I would wake up at like 1 p.m. and I would be up all night. I feel like naturally like I'm a night owl.
Oh, I am.
You're a
definitely
third. You're a
for sure.
third shifter.
I think naturally I am.
I think I am too. Just from college, kind of fucked me over, but
Not me, dude. I love getting up at the ass crack of dawn every day.
I'm not about that. But I have to. So.
I'm a morning person though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm only a morning person during trade shows, like, you know, when we did all the trade show, ATA, everything. Yeah,
No, you're the last person to get out of bed.
Yeah, but I'm not tired.
That makes zero sense.
I know it's weird, but I enjoy. Maybe it's just because I'm a morning person when I'm around my bros.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think that's
That's
it.
not how any of this works.
I'm just.
That's not how it works.
I'm thinking, guys, we got to do. Oh man, it's gonna be weird with the kid now. So, deer camp here is gonna be a little interesting.
All right, let me cut to this. Like everyone's like, dude, your hunting's over.
No,
your
I
life
know
is
it's
over.
not.
Good luck with the podcast. Dude, we'll see how things go. Fuck you. Anyone who's ever said that shit to me, like, what do you think? Like, you just can't do things you like to do after you have a kid? Like, that's what blows my mind. Yeah, things will change. You know, like, you're going to be busier. You're going to have different responsibilities. You have to just, it's time management is what it turns into.
Yeah.
Like,
No sleep for like 2 years.
yeah, it's whatevs. I'll just pick up a cocaine habit, dude. Everything's fine.
You
know?
just pick that up like you go to the
Adderall,
store.
bro.
It's like, hey, can I get one cocaine habit for like a 4-month bender?
She's
I
like,
need a
why?
kilo. How long would that last me?
She's like, why? Like, because I have a baby. She's like, oh, here you go.
Have anybody ever
shit.
bought a gallon of cocaine? Shout out Theo Vaughn.
A gallon?
He's like, here, fill up this hat.
That Pablo Escobar.
Wait, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm hearing. And I think it's just because your guys' wives suck ass.
What wife?
Well, you don't. I'm saying people with kids that say that shit to me.
People are
I thought
saying
you were
this
talking
shit.
to us
Yeah,
directly,
coming
bro.
from my point of
Damn.
view, I feel sorry for Kurt, but I also just do what I want. So I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, but okay.
Hey, I wasn't
But
saying
you're-
it was going to be bad. I
But
was
you've
just
always
saying it
been the
was
same
interesting
way, though,
because
so I'm not that worried
What's
about
that?
it. You've always been the same way. I'm not worried about it. You're just like, hey, baby, care if I do this? She's like, go ahead.
Sam is really rad.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fortunate. And the thing is, like, my wife actually eats deer meat. Like, we don't buy beef at the house.
Yeah.
Like, we don't. If it's red meat, it's venison, straight venison. We don't cut with beef fat or nothing. So that is one big major thing that works in my corner. Especially if she knows it's healthier and there's no recalls on it and all that for our baby. Boom, double the love,
dude,
there.
you didn't hear about the wild game recall that happened?
They don't exist.
Why is that?
Organic, natural.
That's right.
There's not a bunch of foreigners handling your meat before it goes into a ceramic.
Come on, dude. You just offended every small town Iowa. I almost said the name of the company that keeps getting busted. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's because there's illegal immigrants working there.
Dude, they always bust them, and there's always like 250, and then everyone's like, well, we didn't know. Really? You didn't know 250 people weren't American citizens? Working 3 shifts.
For the
I didn't know.
6th time.
I didn't know, bro.
I love that. And they just keep getting busted. Dude, I would do that too. Like if I was a boss, like, yeah, dude, I didn't know, man.
News to
I
me.
thought they were talking amongst themselves. I don't eavesdrop on people's conversations, so therefore I didn't know what language they were speaking. Move around, you know.
Move around. Yeah,
to the 19, move around.
nothing against it, but if you're illegal, you're illegal. You know, it's just what it is.
I get it. Hey, man, you're trying to make a living, but yeah, dude, the other people are. It sucks. It's like, man, there's people who are trying to better themselves, and then you got guys, you know, wearing that white collar and taking advantage of these poor people, just trying to do something with their life. It sucks. But yeah, every small town in Iowa, dude, when ice comes through, ain't good. Ain't good.
Ain't good.
Those meat processing plants, man, there's a lot of Indeed.com posts coming up.
Well, think about like what happens at a meat processing plant versus what happens in the woods. You see the process.
Yeah, you get literally
Literally see the process.
Yeah, you see it. You see
Yeah.
what happens.
If you get you're not having a truck driver drive deer across state lines, across wherever, get them to the processor, and then they go in. And now there's all these people. Yeah, they're wearing hair nets, but you know, hair, bacteria, someone's sick. You know, somebody just doesn't shower. No, when you're in the woods, yeah, you kill, and then you probably either go to
Sounds
your
like you
garage
just described you.
or take it to your or you take it to your deer processor, and you hope he showers. I'm sure mine does, but yeah, it's weird to think about the meat you get, how many hands handle it before it gets to you.
I think that's one of my goals this year is to actually process a whole deer by myself.
That we should make that all a goal.
I don't really. I kind of know how to do it, but I'm not like familiar with like skinning it, deboning, and all that shit.
Brandon Bequeath. I've done 2 deer with him, and it's an interesting process. It's long.
Well, here's my thing,
and I enjoy it.
If it's go time, I want to drop my deer off and I want to go back out hunting.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For
Like,
sure, yeah.
I'm trying to grind it out.
thinking.
I don't have a cooler to hang my deer. If I did, late night, let's drink some fucking Busch Lights and
cut the bitch up. you
yeah,
know?
let's get a couple people.
Hey.
What was cool? All right, go ahead.
I was just going to say, dude, I think we can make your own cooler, dude. We'll go steal a porta potty and we'll insulate the shit out of it.
No, I'm not doing
dude,
that.
and we'll blow a chiller.
I'm not going to steal a capsule where people shit inside of it.
We'll steal a
to
brand new
hang
one.
my food.
A brand new one.
Yeah, put a deer in there. It's fine.
We'll put the hose on. Yeah, that's the only time
we
that
just talked about.
Still got the
this.
blue water
That's
in
the
it.
only time that deer get recalled is when you hang them in insulated porta potties.
That was the worst idea you've ever had.
When I grew up hunting, in Fulton County, Illinois, and we had a camp there. There's this guy Roger, really awesome guy. He used to fly a helicopter into camp and land it and hunt with us.
That's big baller status.
Yeah,
That's the move.
he was a really
It is the move.
Yeah, he was a really cool guy. His thing, and this, what I always liked about Roger is, one, he was a guy that was for this company. He worked for a very high up guy, but you never would have known it. Just super humble, very personable. Would talk to like me. I was a young kid in camp, right? So when someone would like have genuine conversation with me, it meant I knew I was a young kid. So like when someone was like would talk to me on like a level platform, for me it went a lot further. You know,
Sure.
So he
Said,
would,
"Oh, Kurt, you see anything?"
yeah, like, how you doing, little buddy? Like shit like that.
Scratch your head.
Yeah.
Hey, Skip, dude, I'm
Pinch your
15.
cheek.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I have pubes. Oh.
The cool thing about him is almost everybody else in camp was big buck killers, and Roger killed some big deer. But his thing was he liked to just shoot, like he would kill like a really big buck one year, and the next year he'd shoot like a Y buck. Mysterious Y buck. No brow tines, just splits. They're rare.
Just splits.
But he'd kill like whatever he wanted. And then the cool thing would be he would go back to camp and skin it and butcher it down and package it and drink whiskey and smoke cigarettes, and that'd be his deal. Like that was like his celebration, relax, and that was what he did. Like it was just always like a really cool thing that happened in hunting camp that I always had like an appreciation for. To see him do that stuff, and I always wanted to do it, but my dad and I, we would if we killed, we'd drop our deer off. We'd be like, all right, another tag, let's hustle.
Yep.
We'd back to it. We'd drop.
See,
our
I would
deer
like
off
I like to grind it up at least, and then like if I want like specialty stuff made, I could take that burger straight to the processor and have them do that.
Yeah,
So I don't want to get in the whole like making brats and all that stuff, but
yeah.
I know there's a couple people who do that, and they go all out. They get the grinder and the sausage packing machine, which is cool. I mean, obviously you save money, but it's like you said, if you smoke a doe, do you really want to spend all night doing that and then try to get some sleep? And
Well, here, I want to be clear that we're definitely not talking down on it.
no,
for sure.
not at all.
I wish that I'd like to have like my goal would be to have like a stainless table and a sink, and then like have a grinder and a slicer. And
I've already got it planned out for my garage.
what do you got going?
Oh, I found a little stainless bench and everything.
Oh,
I just gotta get water out there. That's the next project.
yeah, you could probably do some under the table job, right?
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Dude, he's just going to take a hole saw and drill a hole in it and run a hose up. Garden hose.
Ross Bigger's man cave that he's building is about to be insane.
Oh, yeah.
I almost wish I could be like, hey, let the podcast pay like a couple $100 a month and let's just move our studio there. It'd be a
It's gonna be out of
jaunt.
control.
That'd be a jaunt for everyone.
A jaunt.
Could you imagine if you kill a deer and like, hey,
Well-
meet me at Ross's. We're about to.
Well,
do
that
all
front
this
room,
shit.
when you go into this man cave, it looks like an old barn, but you pull in, like where he parks his Ranger. He said he's going to put a big stainless steel table there and have all the meat slicer and processing equipment there, and then a walk-in cooler to the side.
That guy's got it figured out.
Dude,
He's got life by the balls. That's
When
for
Ross
sure.
says he's going to do something, he ends up doing it.
times 10.
They have noticed that
Yeah,
about that guy
times
when he's
10.
like, "Hey, I'm
Times 10.
gonna do this," and sure enough, he gets it done. It's insane.
Because he's like, oh yeah, just come check out my man cave. It's cool.
well,
But
he's
then you walk and you're like,
he's
what the
29 years old,
fuck? Same age as all of us.
owns his own electrician company, has been
2
very
years older than me,
successful.
so I still got 2 years to catch up.
He's just he's on it, man, and he's successful in hunting. He's a go getter, man.
He's the
He is.
dude. He is first team All American, great guy.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Great wife, great kids. Awesome location.
He's like the definition of like American family.
American hustle. Like you want the
real American Midwestern hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the asterisk of Midwestern right there.
That's right.
It's true, man. It's cool.
Very true.
It's cool that how like we've met those guys and all like compiled it into like what it all is now.
Yeah, it's awesome how it worked out.
Yeah, he's also captain of Team Hang and Bang. Guy's got
El
Capitan.
El Capitan, co-captain. Austin Chandler's another guy who's got it figured out too.
Oh yeah.
The dude, and it's birds of a feather flock together. The Mile Tine Club, them two,
Kindred spirits.
yeah. Those two, that's the move.
I love that term.
That's the move.
That
Kindred
is the
spirits
move.
is a great.
I didn't
hilarious.
realize like people like used it as like that in that type of like manner.
No, you got a kindred spirit.
Yeah, and I didn't know it, which is weird.
I could see it, dude. Like
We're talking about Cody DeQuist.
Yeah, we were talking. I could see when you guys were first talking. I was like, "Oh yeah, dude, you two are going to be just alike." And you found out you guys are even more alike than you originally thought.
I didn't like. So we were talking. Me and Cody were talking the other day about it, and it's like you think there's certain styles of hunters, right? It's like growing up, I thought I was the only like BMX kid, and then a guy who had gauges and some tattoos and stuff, like with that little different style for the hunting community. And I'm like, I thought I was like the only dude around, which is I'm the only dude that's wearing Vans and hunting camp, and like that was like my camp shoes, you know. And
I wore any sweatshirt to hunting camp.
oh fuck yeah, same style, same style.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys sucked. I had Americas. I had the Andrew Reynolds 2s, boy.
Yeah, okay.
I had the Nike Shocks. What's up?
Doug, get the fuck out of here.
Doug's also an engineer by trade, so
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where like I was like, I don't know, I don't have anyone to like when hunting season came around, like I was riding bikes with all my friends, and then October 1st I'm like, hey guys, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'll see you guys in the spring to ride bikes. Like
Kickflip out of there.
yeah.
Kurt retires during the fall.
Yeah, and they'd be like, what? Like kind of like what the fuck?
Season's over, bro.
So I thought it was only one. So I was talking to Cody, I'm like, it's funny that he's not that far away.
No.
And we didn't know each other before, you know.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
It was meant to be.
But an hour drive when you're young is a long drive.
Dude, an hour drive. Now I know guys that drive an hour and 12 minutes to work every single day, back and forth.
Dude, my dad
That
used to do
sucks.
it. My dad used to drive from Port Byron, Illinois to Dixon, Illinois for work every day.
No, thank you.
There's a guy in the shop, and I know he lives down in down where Brian and Billy are at, down in Alexis, and he was in the shop at 5:55 when I showed up to work today.
It's a long.
There was
it's a long
guys at
drive.
Harvester that drove from Dubuque every day.
You know what? We got to get a big shout out to the drivers to work because that's probably the majority of our podcast
Yeah, it
listeners.
is.
For sure.
So shout out to you if you have a long drive and you tune in on the way to work. If you're driving to work right now or on the way home,
Wake up.
Hats off to you.
Hey,
Man,
Yeah.
don't
we-
doze off. You got
don't doze
this.
off.
Hey, we got to get.
Go have a good day at work.
Swing in, gas station, grab a 6-pack of
Well,
bottled Busch Light cans or bottles if they got it. Bottled
No,
Busch Light cans.
Get yourself a cup of coffee.
Well,
It depends on what time in the morning.
drink it when
it
you
is.
get home because you deserve
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Dude, if you're on third shift, you're driving home, it's always a silo.
Oh,
It's a silo.
dude, Busch Light.
That gets you all the way home.
Hey, what's
Yeah, I know. Well, not from.
Hey, what's the? Is it a Clamato?
Yeah. The Bud Light
Busch Light
Clamato.
needs to come out with one.
They're not that good, though.
They suck, yeah. But
you just want a Busch Light Bloody
don't,
Mary.
Don't
That's what
buy
you
one.
they should do one blended, and then you drink it. You're like, "What's blended in this? There's no ice." And they just do that to
It's
fuck
a
with
joke.
you. It's a big.
No, it's just regular Busch Light in there.
It's a big Ponzi scheme.
This is stupid.
It's just regular
Just
Busch,
regular Busch Light.
nothing else.
I wish I owned like a candy company, and then there's like, dude, I want to buy Tootsie Rolls and just be like, lemon lime Tootsie Rolls, and people are like, what? It's just a regular Tootsie Roll. It's like, how stupid do you think
Just
we
fuck
are?
with people.
And people, dude, because
So
you're
why
gonna
do I put lemon and lime in that?
because you're gonna have people who are gonna be like, dude, they're dripping. It's the placebo effect, and people are gonna
Damn,
be
it
like,
is lemon and lime.
they're like, yeah, bro. It's like all these people who follow like all these dudes who are like, on these hunting shows, dude, this is what you have to do, and then they go out and do something that they didn't say, but they're like, man, I totally listened to that guy and I killed this deer. It's like, no, it's a placebo effect, man. You did something. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Luck,
Well, I don't
luck
either.
exists in hunting, so if you're trying to save
It does.
Sure luck does. But yeah, I do want to own the Tootsie Roll company. Just saying.
well,
They're struggling, so you should buy them out.
Is it for sale?
When's the last time you had a Tootsie Roll?
They're struggling.
When I was at a parade when I was 9 and
See?
they threw those long ones out.
Is the Tootsie Roll company struggling?
When's the last time you had one?
Dude, they throw them out at parades. They're doing
Exactly,
fine.
that's it.
Man.
They're doing fine.
They have enough. That
Dude,
they
they've
can
been around
literally
since
throw at kids.
1802. They're fine.
Turd
How do you
under-
know that?
A turd in a wrapper.
1802?
A chocolate turd in a wrapper, man.
That's all it is.
In 1902, they were 100 years old. Like, I don't,
Company was older than shit. 2002 was their 200th year.
They have a listener. They're like, bro, we're doing fine. Like, we don't need
Like,
you.
straight up, we're doing good.
Someone from the Tootsie Roll Company sent us a scathing email. They go, hey, why don't you go piss up a rope?
there's a bunch of dudes at the Tootsie Roll factory listening to our podcast.
No,
But
just
dude, we're all hardcore bow hunters.
like
Fuck
just
you guys.
At a spite, there's a whole pallet of Tootsie Rolls on Kurt's
Dude, and they're not, and they're those fat ass ones that have like their own like little
Like
cardboard
cardboard
under.
taco, yeah.
The Knights of Columbus versions of them.
It's just a bag that says "move around."
Dude, I'd be a boss come Halloween in Sherrard.
Oh shit,
Dude, I'd just be like, here's a box. Like, Tootsie Rolls? What are you, from 1902?
you old man. God damn.
That's like at work. We just got a pallet of Gushers at work.
Yeah, explain that. You work at Motion Race Work.
Motion Race Works, and there was a joke a year or two ago that the guy's like, hey, can you throw a thing of Gushers in with my package? And he's like, yeah, we can do that. So then he posts a picture on Facebook, and it blows up. So everyone's asking for Gushers. So he was buying them by like the, I don't know, 20 package box you can get
like
at.
the Sam's Club or
Yeah,
if
Sam's
those are
Club
around
one.
anymore, the what's it, Costco?
Yeah, so he puts out a post. He's like, do I know anyone that works for the people that make Gushers? And actually, they're made in Cedar Rapids. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
For who?
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Iowa, yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what company
General
actually
Mills
makes
makes them?
It
Or is
must
that
be.
Post? That's
I don't know.
wild.
But he's like, I actually work there. Let me see what I can do. So a week or two goes by, we don't hear anything from him, and finally he's like, hey, I got you. He sends a picture of a pallet of Gushers in the back of his truck, and he goes, all right, I'm on my way. It was like 849 pounds of Gushers.
How, did it cost him anything?
Oh, yeah, he had to pay for it. I don't know what it cost, but...
By the way, I blame you for Kansas. Then you didn't send us with any Gushers.
Yeah, dude, we should have a box of
why do we
Gushers
not-
in the
yeah,
studio.
Why not?
Yeah. Or
Dude, we're literally down to 2 boxes at the shop.
Really?
you guys are
Yeah.
that busy?
So why
Oh,
don't we
yeah.
have, why don't we have
Damn.
one of them?
Like, they have them in their store now where you can actually buy them, and people will buy a whole box at a time.
All right, I got to tell you a funny story. My uncle works for, completely non-hunting related, but this is fine. My uncle works for,
Yeah.
is it Nestle? Who makes Chewy bars?
It's Quaker Oats.
Quaker
it's
Oats.
Quaker
Quaker
Oats
Oats.
because I
Quaker
remember
Oats.
you gave me.
So my uncle works for Quaker Oats, and I didn't realize. So by the way, there's people that their job is to go in and test Quaker Oats.
Oh, yeah.
But he comes in whenever we have a family gathering. He brings boxes full of Quaker Oats.
Because they just give them out.
Dude, I got to taste some Quaker Oats flavors before they even released. I'm exclusive.
Damn.
Yeah, but he'd bring them in, and like I'd have so many of them. When we went to Colorado for hunting, I brought just a box of Quaker Oats like Chewy bars.
Yeah, you gave me a bag of those, and those were my tree stand snacks. I had like 15 of them in my bag at one time.
Yeah,
I got a buddy, his
insane.
dad works for Heinz, and I'm like, whenever I need ketchup or any Heinz product, he goes like, yep, just go in the garage. Whatever he needs right there in the
Dude,
fridge.
All right,
get,
who in the
get
hell
the
do we-
fry sauce?
Oh, I'm sure
that's
he's
the
got
move.
it. He's got like a
I don't have this
giant
hookup.
shelf of every Heinz product.
All right, who here works at Busch Light that listens and also works at Arby's to get me a keg of
Or
Arby's
Hardee's.
barbecue sauce?
Okay, hey,
Arby's barbecue sauce.
Keg of it.
we got to close out this podcast, but one thing I do want to close on, and we're going to talk about it more. We are originally planned on going to Nebraska this year
Yep.
in September, second week of September on a hunt. And we are not going on that hunt anymore. Does anybody out there have a connection or want to do a hunt with us second week of September? I kind of like jokingly around, like I joked around, I was like, dude, we should do a Texas like exotic hunt. Like I'll go kill fallow deer in Texas or something.
Oh, dude, I want to kill a giraffe.
And I got to thinking about it. And I'm like, dude, that would actually be really cool to go kill like a deer in Texas, like a fallow deer or something exotic, like a ram. I'd like to kill. I'd kill
It'd
a
be
ram.
cool. Yeah, it'd be cool, but
Why not? You not into it? I think it'd be fun.
Eric,
would
you'd
I
be
go and
into
do
it.
it? Would I go and do it? Yes, but I'm just like,
I'd rather
go shoot a
I'd
mule
be in
deer.
for the fallow deer, but
Eric, you're full of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if you could shoot like a warthog in Texas, you'd be up at it.
Nah, not a warthog.
No,
fallow.
hell no.
You want fallow?
I'd shoot a fallow.
Fallows are cool. Are they wild down there now?
I think there is populations of wild ones.
Because there's that, and I remember this guy talking about there's a goat. I think it was a French goat.
A 4-horned goat. I don't know.
Anyway, it's something that
we have an open week.
Yeah.
We're curious about hunts. Like what's out there? What should we do? We're talking about doing some public land stuff, which I'm going the week before the first week of September. I'm going to do some public land antelope and mule deer hunting. We figured we'd follow up that second week by going somewhere.
So we're just putting the feelers out right now.
Putting the feelers out. What should we do?
What should we do?
What should we think about? What could we start thinking about? We have time to plan.
unless Nebraska does come through, but
for now we're open-minded. If you got something in mind,
I got a
let
buddy
us
down
know.
in Kentucky. I should get a hold of him.
Yeah,
Because that you can shoot
opposite
him in velvet.
direction of where I'm going to be.
Hey, you can just meet us there. It's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way home. You know.
How about
hell no?
How about this? We'll offer multiple podcasts for if we share hunting camp together. I'll bring the gear, load it up. Let's do it.
Load it down.
let's
podcast.
get it.
All right. I think that we should do one thing and probably just close her on out, and that's the one thing. Don't you think? You got anything to add? We'll start with Steve.
Nope, got nothing to add. Congratulations, Daddy,
Damn, dude. Come on.
Congratulations,
Papa.
You guys are all uncles, man.
We are.
Funkles.
Funkles. We're the Funkles.
Dude.
Always has been, always will be.
When Doug is holding little baby Geyer and just that mustache is just gleaming, that baby's like, I'm in good hands.
Or
Thank you.
crying
Are you
your
even
eyes
gonna
out.
let Steve hold your baby?
Fuck no.
I cannot
I
hold
wouldn't
babies, dude. I get too nervous. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
my
Here you
baby
hold
will.
it.
My baby's gonna
I'm
be like
sketchy on that.
Captain Insane and just eye gouge your ass.
How old are you, man? Like 35?
Doug, you got anything to add?
I'm gonna try killing another turkey this weekend, so
Get it.
hopefully that goes well.
Get it. Eric?
Kurt, congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Kurt.
Thanks.
Feels
Doug.
weird to say right now, but
In real life, the baby's not here yet,
Yeah.
but in podcast land, the baby
Yeah.
probably is here.
Doug, congratulations on your turkey. And I think me and Doug got planned something out for next weekend.
Kill some
I'm
birds.
gonna try and kill a turkey. I think.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Eric's gonna join the club.
Look at
Join the
Eric. Look how
club.
he's sitting.
I know.
Here's what I'm gonna
Why
say.
are you so
Picture that.
professional right now?
I want to close with good luck, everyone out there in the turkey woods. And if I have time to get out.